children physically challenged, whether you are physically challenged, you are orphans, kids in and off the street. There are some children who just go in the street and live there. And there are other children too who just go in the street probably to sell, to find end means for the family. So we target those people. And our scope of work includes the provision of education. We want to provide education to these kids. We also want to provide health care. That is, in the long run, what we envisage is we have a health center, other pediatric clinic for a sole purpose to take care of those children. Yeah. And food and security. If you want to be happy, you should eat enough. That's happiness. Yeah. So to provide food, because children in the street, they go and find bread for the family. So we don't want this to happen. So we want to make sure that a few years from now, we will help, if not even touching all of the kids, at least we will touch certain good number of kids. Recreational programs. We also need to integrate the children in the society, teach them some of the culture, our culture, the African culture, because right now Liberia have a total culture breakdown. We don't even know. What we learn is the Westerners. It is all over. We have our special culture that we should be proud of. So right now this generation is damaged. It is totally broken down. So I think we can also help those ones that are coming up, to help them, train them to be disciplined and move on. Because we believe that discipline builds the country. Liberians are not disciplined. That's why we have seen other countries that we see built today. It was because of this citizen being so disciplined. Once you discipline, the issue of corruption will be out of your head. And citizens themselves build a country, not government. So we also think in that direction. And we want our work to also extend on the advocacy side. We also want to advocate for the right of children and women also. Because many of those problems we face now in the communities, children are highly abused because of economic problems. You will see children being the breadwinner for the house instead of the parents. Children are being raped all around the place. So we also want to go in depth to make sure that we sensitize the public. We help those children that we encounter. We don't want children to encounter that kind of bad nightmare. But when it comes, we need to help them. And we make sure those people involved are brought to justice. So that's what we want to do. And in our goal, our short term and long term, we're going to see about the provision of shelter. We also want to see in the long run to have a holding center for our contact, our beneficiaries, to get them out of the street, get them from those slums or community across the country, to have them in one place. So that's why we envisage. And the organization has been legalized. We have the authority given by the government to operate in Liberia. And we have a simple vision. We want to create opportunity for less Liberian children to actualize their potential to reach the level of self-actualization in life. Everybody have dream. Everybody can sleep the dream. And everybody want to become somebody else. But certain people they are kept That dream have been buried because of the society. So we need to help them.
Reawakening their dreams.
Yeah, to reawaken their dreams. So we ought to inspire every child dream to aspire. So when we inspire their dream, they grow up. What they're going to do is everybody will be thinking about how they will improve their business, how they will build better, because it will be like a competition. The other guy is building their skyscraper, the other one too will be thinking about building their clinics and stuff like that. That's how development goes. So because everybody now have something to do, they have reached certain area they wanted to reach. So that's what we want to do for a better and sustainable society. So that's the vision. And our mission is to invest resources into these children to reach their full potential in life, one at a time in the 15 political subdivision of Liberia. So it's a kind of big something. Because we have a quote that if your dream don't scare you, it is not big enough. It's not a dream. So specifically, we want to focus on health for these children, education, food, security, shelter, their rights, and stuff like that. This is not too important about the funder. And we also share the dream with other people who, like you, who also welcome it. And Benito Marton is one of those. She's my cousin, so she welcomed the dream and she's willing to also support whatever we do. So she's one of our associates. What is she?
Is she a Liberian?
Yeah, she's a Liberian. She's in the States. Yeah. And so we also consider a short-term goal. In a short term, what we are able to do. So we brought this plan up. So what we need to do now is how we can achieve this particular goal. So we have to provide scholarship, tuition aids, school materials to at least 100 kids every academic year.
In 5 years.
Yeah, in 5 years. So that's a kind of big something. So we just have to make it big and try to be planning up little by little. To accelerated learning programs on radio. We also want to have a radio programs to promote our work, to feature those kids we are dealing with, to also help with awareness, talk to the parents, talk to their peers, and what have you. We also get experts' views, drama, those things that we'll do to just promote the children's well-being. So we want to have that radio program too on Voice of Capital and to extend it other radio stations across the country. And we also want to acquire 10 acres of land for the future home of those children. Yeah. So it is something big again, but I'm quite sure we are able to get there. And to do then, we also say we want to connect with people who also will believe in our dream. People who also have similar dream, to connect with them, that we all can work on things to make sure that our dreams will come. Yeah. And in our long-term goal, we say we want to increase the number of children. So by this time now, it means we're going to have our home from now to 2030. Vision 2030. I like running a vision. Yeah, Vision 2030. From now to 2030, we want to have something good for these kids. To construct about 100 bedrooms or plus 12 classrooms to contain these children in one location. So we also want to have a clinic that will cater to the health needs of our beneficiaries. And we want to keep increasing the public awareness about the rights of children. Children should have the care to be able to actualize their dreams. And these are documents we have acquired from the government. We have the business registration. We have the clearance, the notary certificate. That's the article of incorporation. A photocopy we left with Ali. The copy so you can see them. Because it's not, it's not clear.
Tax payment.
So we have the tax, the receipt.
You have to try to get a social security.
Okay.
You have to secure your organization. So you go to social security and acquire a social security clearance as the tax clearance and the business registration.
Okay.
And in time to come as the organization grows, you pay some social security benefit so that the institution will also gain something from there, whereas maybe those who will be at the job site, we're crossing one after the year, some benefits at the end of the process. But once it's like we are doing on your organization, you have to secure your staff who are going to work with you, and also have some insurance for the kids that will be able to take care of them.
Exactly. Alright, thank you. So in the pictures, to actually know that we actually learned something, because you should show something to people to know that yes, you actually want to do this. So on Christmas Day, we have a party for the kids interpreter. We actually were expecting 300, but the church was filled with the kids. So the program was well attended by the children, and we are so grateful for that. And it was highly sponsored by Benita, my cousin. She sponsored it with other people coming in with little donation, but she sponsored the entire stuff. So it was actually cool. The children have a great time that day. And this is the tax clearance, the business registration number, the team and the business registration number. And addresses, we just put Monrovia, Oro. There were the other guys there in the office in the first. So our office too, we just put it in the house. And we want our mini operational office to be Tabata. Even though when we go big, we can have just head office in Monrovia. But Tabata will be the point for our entire program. Whether we're getting children from other countries, we're going to bring them here in Tabata. Because this is the birthplace of our ministry. So we also have created this site. We have our Gmail. We have been operating in it. We have Twitter account. We also have Instagram. We have Facebook, and what have you. We are then when the people are then following the little thing we're doing awareness and stuff like that. People are then following. We have received some good number of likes or followers. And we pray that it keep increasing. We have more. So let's go on. So we're going to start here.
Let me come in with
some question
Yeah.
on what you just presented. There are some problems with the motto, no child left behind. We got some organization here. I don't know if that's the name they have or the motto. And,
I think that was the organization's name.
right?
That was the name.
They have been, their activities up here have been very disappointing. So people to hear your motto, no child left behind, they will think that, you know, it's the same sort of organization that's coming again. And to leave all the children behind.
That's why we're presenting this to the board here to look at it. We can fix it.
Once they all have
Yes.
something to come with,
Yes.
to bring up the idea that will help us change some things that we, I think for me, I feel it's a very big thing to appreciate you talk about the being very real, and I appreciate your boldness towards people coming up with this great idea. And one of the issues we talk about, the protection of children, women, girls' rights. When we talk about, we're talking about the rights of children. I mean, those rural rights, we only spoke on girls and children. But we should also look at the women's rights, not so much in the case of women, what have you, like what you just said. A single parent, a single mother, we have had this situation now, like, you know, all over the country, women are just having children by men who at the end of the day dash them and leave the kids with him, and they alone sponsor those kids, and it's a continual process. So there is a need, once it is added to, it's a long-term stuff. Firstly, you are dealing with kids, and from there, you know, you are going to expand. In expanding, you have to look at some of those things to see and know how many mothers, or who are those mothers out there that are just a single mother taking care of their kids without their fathers have led them. Some mothers to have their children to care of, and the fathers die, they have no struggle with it. There are a series of things in the parents' case nowadays. Some are also with the fathers, some fathers too. We have some mothers that very don't care about children, and just dash the children on the fathers and leave, and say that they will take care of his kids and what have you. So, in doing that, once the long-term thing come about, it's good at that collaboration. And the issue of acquiring a 10 acre of land, have you had, or have you at any point in time started looking around to know where you think you can acquire this property, or what you think it will look like?
Yeah. For acquiring the land, not exactly, I would say not exactly, because the person I talked with, he has children, and he's just not going to agree on something, and he have to discuss it with his children. He have men and women. Mr. John Mankwe is my uncle, so he said, okay, once this is the dream we have a land, we have just a big land on Seattle, that we can do this on, but it's not, for me, it's not guaranteed yet, because he has children. Yeah, he has his children.
But he has expressed his willingness
Yes.
to give you something.
Yes. And if we want to acquire something that should be outside the city, to go somewhere to that, so he expressed interest.
You have to, since it is in Alpha and minor, you also have his children, and he's also willing to hear from them. You also still have to keep looking around till it gets clear, because if it disappoints you, you still have to find a better place. Yeah.
Alright, I'm so happy for your persistent courage in pushing us. Sometimes I can be very careful when young people are coming on with some ideas or ministry like this because of what I have experienced before. So with us keeping on the pressure, we supported it, we announced it, we encouraged us in Liberia and other places. We were disappointed and we are not saying anything about it. But since we started, we've always been communicating and they know that we are serious. So we want to say thank you. We will pray about it. Once it's a dream and there's some determination, I believe will come to reality. It's already happening. I was part of the first program and I saw how everybody was excited about it. So just be serious and then work. Whatever idea we have, we will support this. We will work. Don't let anything discourage you. Talking about people like what Mr. Yamin was saying, probably with names like motto, no child everywhere. When I saw it, I also thought on that. People were disappointed. So it's so good that you said there's still room for amendment.
Yes.
Right. That would be good. Think about the same thing, but saying it another way.
Yeah.
Yes. Do we have any plan for another program this year?
Yes. For the next annual festival in December. But another thing about when I talk about the scholarship issue, I wanted to also discuss with you is how we can bring our ideas to at least help few kids this coming academic year. So we actually need to start something, do something before we invite our people to come and help. So the only way people will come to help is, yes, we have started doing something already and we have math on plan. Yeah, so we're also thinking in that direction we can help. Initially we have this form where we went around, we were able to get over 36 children. Some are orphans, some have single mother. Yeah, so this is the form we initially have. So this is the recruitment form. We just want around to recruit these children, to just have them as our first contact for the program we are having in December. Yeah, but then we also want about that more. So we have more than 300 children for the party. But then right now we have about 36 forms we sent out already. It is with us. So we bringing this to your attention. If we can do real vetting, children who really just in need. Yeah, who mostly in need from that first number of recruitment we did to help them this year. Yeah, their school fees, negotiate with schools, yeah, and other stuff. Whatever best way we're going to do it to to just help them either with books, book bag, to registration, uniform, and stuff like that. Yeah, that we can do.
Have you started raising any form for this organization? Because firstly, you said your sister for placing help you initially, then you are only little by little, but have you established a specific account for this organization? So you have a little folder somewhere, or can you rely on to start from here?
Okay, we don't have a phone, and another thing is we can establish. I mean, we can open an account in the absence of gold. That's one thing. Even though I have inquired about opening an account, what we need to do and stuff like that. Opening an account, it means we should have good money to be in the account because the bank have charge, monthly charge. Yeah, like some bank they charge 25 plus SMS, $28 per month. So when you don't have money, you go for your money in the bank, they deduct that 25, or that 25 will help, other children. So that's the problem, right? But we don't have any fund. We only raised that fund for the Christmas party. It was just little amount she sent. I think I have she sent, and all her friends help. But everything I have been doing is just from my pocket. I have been operating everything. So business registration, party, yeah.
When most of the things.
Just my pocket.
Okay, can we move to the program?
Okay.